on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What do we have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to go here. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. That one finds the corner, and we are underway. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Jurickson Profar stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Line drive.
Batting third, the third baseman, Austin.
So
Riley.
Man aboard here is Austin Riley. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Walker fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
That one found hard the other way. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball one there. Profar leads off first with one away. That one down the line. Slings to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. The Twins coming up, no score. And we're back. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
And now for the Twins, Willie Castro. Swing and a foul out of play. And a foul ball. Ground ball left side. Arcia. Not in time. He's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
So here's Bader now. That one called a strike, and it's 0-1. Sale, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Nobody out, runner at first. Now snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's inside. 2-1. Drilled out towards left center field. Harris sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting third. That's your
Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later inning.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Byron Buxton. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. One left for Minnesota. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Lopez back to work. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Ball 2.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
And another ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
That one
Ball
misses.
four. Take your
So a
base.
leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
That's it.
guy at the plate
designated
was not
hitter,
going to help him out by
Marcell
swinging at something out of the zone.
Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses. And Pablo Lopez will deliver.
No.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight
2 balls.
balls.
No strike.
Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
And that is out of play. And now
Ball
it's
3.
filled up.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed
That
and
is
walked the
it.
hitter.
The second
Man, you got to
baseman,
challenge the
Albie.
guy with the fastball.
Albie.
First and second, no outs. And now Ozzie Albies delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No balls. 1 strike.
First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
So here's Murphy now. And the first
1-0.
offering is not close. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting it, the right fielder, Jared Kellner.
Here's Jared Kelnick.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Lopez gets this swing and a miss, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at target
Leading
field,
off
we head to
for
the
the
bottom of the
Twins,
second.
the
Now
right
it's the right
fielder,
fielder, Matt Wallner.
Walner.
Ball
That's a
1,
ball.
no strikes.
1 ball. No strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching
Ball.
up.
Go.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count now even up. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's Royce Lewis. There's a strike.
0-1.
And Sale deals. There's a strike. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And that gives them the lead. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now here is Ty France. Lined into left center, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. On the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Brooks lead. The next to hit takes ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
2 on, 1 out. Brian Jeffers, the next twin up to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 1 out.
1-1.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
Full count.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that one fouled off. That's out to center field. Harris after it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now batting, left field.
And now Bader up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First offering, and it just misses. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that one clips the corner. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We played 2 full. It's the Twins 2 and the Braves nothing. Back in Minnesota, new inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. And a foul ball. Arcia, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. That misses, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. And that one missing low. That misses. Now 3-1. That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 7, Jurickson.
Here's Profar now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
2 out, space is empty. Got him swinging. Down in order go the Braves, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one just misses the outside corner. Yeah, the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Byron.
And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Ball 1.
That one missed. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Wallner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
To third. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, third baseman,
Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That's to third. Riley sends it across to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're up 2-0. And we're back. And the batter now, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Matt Olson. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The Braves down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. That one well upstairs. 2-1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ozuna in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a good eye there.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Caught him looking for the K. And the Braves go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back at target field, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Ty France. As the lefty gets to work, and that misses. Ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brooks.
And here is Brooks Lee. Walked his first time. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one not close. 1-2 to count. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kelnick. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. That's a strike. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That missed by a lot. And 1-1.
Ball 2.
Man at first, 1 away. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. This is Willie Castro.
The designated hitter, Willie Castro.
In there, and it's 0-1. And that one hammered. Harris racing after it, but won't get there. It's into the gap. France around third. He'll score.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Bader now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Coming home, the throw in. He will score, and they lead by 4. Man at first, and now the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Ball.
He swings and fouls one off. Bader leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Rudder takes off. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
And now 2-2. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Twins 4 and the Braves nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Lopez back to work. Base knock, center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Sean Murphy. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Kelnick now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball 1 there. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. 2 on with 1 out. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting
So the batting order turns over, and now the center
Harris.
fielder, Michael Harris the second. Two aboard, 2 outs. And there's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Ozzie flying around third. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He scores. It's 4-1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jurickson.
First and second,
Profar.
2 outs. Now batting Jurickson Profar, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Murphy, the lead runner at second. Harris at first, 2 out of the inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. And that one is going to go. So he goes yard to left. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-4.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So here's Riley now. There's a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Just off the inside corner. And that is ball 1.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Next offering misses. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Stringing them together, that's 3
Now
hits in a row. He kind of rolled
Matt
over on this pitch a little bit,
Olson.
but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Matt Olson down. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Close, but called a ball. And it's 3-2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Michael
the
Tonkin takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. He is struck out and he is walked.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
That one way outside. Ball 1. Fought off foul. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hard hit right side on to France, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. All even now at 4 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back in Minnesota, here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
And the pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Outside. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
It's a leadoff walk,
Take your base.
and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Now
Hitter didn't offer it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Number 63 gets the call from the pen.
Number 63. Underdog. Pilar.
So up next, Matt Wallner. Pickoff throw. Buxton back in there. Swings through that.
Good pitch right there.
0-1.
Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball 1.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Breaking ball inside. And now 3-2. Double play ball to second. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Late swing fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. And now 2 gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. He's 2 for 2. That one misses. And that's ball 1. That's towards center. Harris has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Minnesota. This game's all tied at 4. Top 6. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Albies, multi-time All-Star. 28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. And that one is inside ball 1. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Griffin Jacks up and throwing. Sands getting loose as well. Tied at 4. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Correa. And it's caught for the out. And now the right fielder, Jared Kelnick, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Move to second. All these dives back in. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. Ozzie in to score. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Right through there for a strike.
Ball. 1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So the lineup flips over. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Kelnick at second with 2 down. And ball 1.
1-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So 2 down. Profar climbs in on that left side. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Correa fires over to first. Profar is out, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Braves 6 and the Twins 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Brooks Lee. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Digging in, Ryan Jeffers. A strikeout and a walk. Ball one low. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer getting cranked up as well. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Next pitch is outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
And there's ball four.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Willie Castro. And that drops in for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
One strike.
The 1-1. This one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Way out front for strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that's outside.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
Harrison Bader in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Arcia. That's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Seventh inning coming up. Braves 6 and the Twins 4.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jorge
Number
Alcala.
66.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes Austin Riley. 1 for 3.
Austin Riley.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Matt Olson up to hit. A couple of walks and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
One out, runner at second. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Olsen over at second, one down. Outside.
1-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And there's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit.
No, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. Braves 6 and the Twins 4.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading up.
So digging in, Harrison
the left
Bader.
fielder, Harrison Bader.
And delivers outside.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Now
Ball
one
2.
missed.
2-1.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-1. There's a strike.
2. Full count.
Outside,
Ball 4.
and that is
Take your
ball
man.
4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Very close off the outside
Now
corner.
batting,
Could have easily
the
been called a
shortstop.
strike in that location.
Now
Whoa,
Correa up to
Correa.
hit. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Johnson throws over. Bader dives back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a
1
ball in the
ball,
gap.
2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. That one just misses. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds
The
a glove,
center
but you
fielder,
will
number
get some
25,
high fives. You know,
Byron.
when you make great contact, you feel
Buxton.
like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone, and that's ball
One
one.
ball, no strike. Hey.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. The tying run at the plate. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Pierce Johnson won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Aaron Bummer will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Outside,
And that one
ball.
just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Two outs. And strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. We look ahead to inning number 8. Braves 6 and the Twins 4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Twins,
and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the 8th.
61.
Brock Stewart.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
And there's a ball.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. The sweeper catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. And now it's even up. That's a little bit low. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the catch for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder
The
coming
batter,
open
the right
instead of
fielder,
staying closed.
Jared
If he does that,
Kelman.
he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's a chopper to short. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. One down. Orlando Arcia getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one finds the zone. Strike one. On the ground to third. And that one handled. Fired to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Braves 6 and the Twins 4. Back at Target Field. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Bomber deals. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. Outside low, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Almost got him. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that is low for ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Aaron Bummer is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Daysbel Hernandez taking over on the mound.
Daysbel Hernandez.
Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And that one almost hit him. Tying run at the plate. Got him looking. 2 away.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. He's 0 for 1. Ball one, no strikes. And another ball.
2-0 to count.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out to short, Arcia. They get the force, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding one. They trail it here, 6-4. And we're back. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Stewart back to work. Stewart, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Aberson Castellano warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Coulombe also throwing. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one missing low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
In the air, right field. Walner sizes this one up. Makes the grab. One down.
The left fielder, number 7.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Misses off the inside. 1-0.
Ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the 9th. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Austin Riley at the plate. Check swing, but it's put in play. He's got it, and that'll do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 6-4. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Castro outside in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Next to hit, Harrison Bader. And a breaking ball misses outside. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that is out of play. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. On the ground, out to short. Oh, wow. Nice play. Can't complete the play despite a great effort, so it's runners at the corners.
Protecting with strikes on it
number 4.
And putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
That's to third. There's one. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Buxton in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
I want you to come slide with me. I gotta feel it, get it, crack it, like a kill it. In the back, yeah, chillin' with you. I want you to with me. Come slide with me. I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the Pelican Bees, a little to the